Hello. So when I was in hospital, there was a guy with me who got injured very, very badly. He was trying to dismantle a landmine, and it blew up in his hands. And he lost both of his arms, one below the elbow, one above the elbow. He lost an eye, plus he got some shrapnels in all kinds of places, which made things difficult. And he had a girlfriend. And a few weeks after the injury, she left him. And all the people in the rehabilitation center, had lots of discussions about that. And one of the questions was, how would she have acted if they were just dating for a short time, dating for a long time, if they were engaged, or if they were married? And we all felt that there's a commitment scale to that. That she felt relatively okay living because they were dating for a short time. If they dated for longer, it would have been a little harder. If they were engaged, it would be difficult. And if they were married, she would probably not have left. And sorry about this. And by the way, society would have probably looked at her more harshly if the commitment was higher. Now, practically speaking, if somebody is rational, they should say, "Hey, this is not good for me anymore. I'm leaving." Right? So it's not about the cost-benefit analysis. It's about what is society expecting from us? What is our commitment? What is our explicit or implicit commitment by staying longer, being engaged, being married? And there's something about this mutual promise that actually increases commitment on both sides. Now, why am I telling you this story now? It's interesting on its own sake for romantic relationship, but now there's a lot of questions about people at the workforce, the Great Resignation. How committed are people to the workforce? When are they leaving, and so on? And it looks like the data is saying that more and more people feel less committed to their workplace. That more and more people are like this woman who was dating somebody who all of a sudden got injured and said, "Okay, I'm out of here." And there's a question of where is the fault lying? Why is it happening now? And you could say that the fault is the people who are not feeling connected. But you could say maybe we're not working sufficiently on the contract. If you think about my story, that woman felt comfortable to leave very quickly because there was no long-term agreement saying, "Hey, I'm here when it's good for me, I'm not when it's not good for me." And I think that what's happening these days is more and more workforces, more and more organizations are not really creating a long-term contract. They are not thinking about the long-term well-being, the joint journey of an employee in a company. When I think about the people working with me at my research center, it's clear to me, and I hope it's clear to them, that I'm interested in their long-term journey. That this is not a short-term gig, and I can substitute them at any time that I want, but that I am committed to their long-term. There's something about the term of the relationship that in romantic relationship is defined by being engaged, getting married, things like that. What is the substitute for it in the workforce? And I think that instead of working on that, instead of showing commitment, increasing commitment, creating long-term contract, creating long-term signals of care, most businesses are doing the opposite. Increasing bureaucracy, telling people they are substitutes, not caring, treating people as if they are pawns and easily replaceable by other people. And as a consequence of that, it is no wonder that individuals are treating businesses as if we can just change any moment. So anyway, so the point is the following. Lots of businesses look surprised that people don't show loyalty. And they're blaming the people who are not showing loyalty. I'm not that surprised that people are not showing loyalty. And I'm blaming the businesses. I'm blaming the businesses for not doing the things that foster long-term relationship. And I think that if more and more businesses look deeper inside, they would easily recognize all the things that they're doing to not just not foster long-term relationship, but to sometimes actually sabotaging them. Okay, so maybe we all need a bit more reflection. Individuals, but also organizations. Okay, this has been long, but I hope it's okay. Bye for now.